Hey, 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 hey. Good evening, good evening, good evening. What is going on, everybody? How we doing? Twitch, YouTube? Missed you. I missed you. I missed you guys. How we doing tonight? We're going to get some farming going on here. We are back on the multi-stream. Back on the multi-stream. Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Let's go. Twitch, I missed you guys too. Twitch, YouTube. Man, oh man. We're going to be hopping on our Walker Farms map here in just a second. I want to get some tunes playing. Unfortunately, YouTube, you guys will not be able to hear it. But that's all right. We're going to see where we're sitting at on our Walker Farms map and go from there. But let's sit back, relax, have a good time, hang out, do some farming, take everything from there. You know what I mean? Welker Farms. We are partnered with W Energy. I think my first order is on its way. But you guys will notice there's a coupon code there if you guys decide to get some W Energy. I have had it before, and it is pretty good. And you don't get the jitters or nothing like that. So if you're into energy drinks or something like that, give W a shot. Use code FICO. No, sir. I don't do any of that kind of stuff, Bullseye. How you doing, man? It's definitely an odd one to start off with. All right. You know what? We need our other tractor. There we go. You're just fiddle farting. Nice. We gotta figure out where field 17 is. I forgot. Me mandas un saludo por favorcito. I wish I knew what that meant in English. I probably didn't even say that the right way. Cannibal Web Design coming in on YouTube. What's going on? We do a whole lot of contracts on this channel, so I don't think I can get it. I think I got to reset it. Let's reset the GPS on here. There we go. Barbed wire tattoo don't even go all the way around. Kind of tractor I got there? It's a John Deere 8R series. John Deere 8R 410 is what it is. Also, since we're on Welker Farms, I do have the Big Bud tractors, which is kind of a little bit of the signature to those guys. So that's what we're working with. Little John Deere 8R 410. This is actually the smallest tractor I have right now. The rest of them are pretty big. You mean the concubines? No. You mean combines? You got an AC in there? Probably. It isn't closed. This is the modernized tractor, so it should have AC in it. Yeah. Definitely got AC in there. I mean, it is September, so probably really don't need the AC. I can just have the windows open, but I don't think these windows open on this tractor. So I guess here in a couple months, I'm going to hope it has heat in it. Am I just watering the fields right now? No, I'm fertilizing. It's a fertilizer, granular fertilizer is what that is. You typically don't have to water the fields in this. Watering's just a given. But no, this is granular fertilizer. They do have liquid fertilizer as well, but the granular fertilizer, I think, goes further. So that's what's coming out of this sucker. The only kind of fields I know of that you have to actually have water in, like in the game, is if you decide to do a rice field, which we are not going to do because rice fields take forever. So we're just going to not do those. Nope, not the poo. This is the pelletized fertilizer. They do have manure in here, though. I'm using the pelletized fertilizer, though. They do have a manure or slurry option, but you really have to have animals to create that. So I have not gotten around to figuring out what animals I want to put on here yet. Probably going to end up being cattle. And then from there we will create slurry, which will be the manure that you're talking about. That would be the manure that you're speaking of. Don't I mean Slurpee? No, it's just Slurry. S-L-U-R-R-Y. It's another name for basically manure. I think technically what slurry is like liquid manure is what it is. From the best I can gather. Yeah, we're not spreading 7-Eleven stuff over here. This ain't no 7-Eleven around here. You know what I mean? If we had Slurpees, we'd be drinking them. Not put them on our field. Wait a minute. Did I see that video of the people that were staying on that farmer's property and came by and sprayed them with slurry? Well, I mean, he had to get his job done. And they're standing on his property, so I think that was their fault, not his fault. That'd be hilarious, so. Well, I guess they should have left. That would be pretty funny, though. I'd probably do the same thing if I was a farmer. Somebody's on my property. Hey, that's where I gotta spread it. That if you're standing there, you're getting sprayed. Not gonna lie, this is kind of the most interaction we've had on YouTube in a while. Appreciate that, Bullseye. Oops, I went too far. Alright. I went too far with it. I forgot that I was going to have to go 2 different directions. Heck yeah. So I keep seeing videos on TikTok and everything like that, talking about how to grow and like that. Don't stream for more than like 2 hours at a time and this, that, and the other. Be yourself. Don't be yourself. It's crazy. I do play with a steering wheel. It is a Moza R3 direct drive. Steering wheel and pedal setup. It's I play on console, and it's the only one that they make that's a direct drive, at least for Moza, that is actually licensed and partnered with Xbox. So plug and play, and it's a direct drive wheel, so it's a lot smoother than most of the other wheel and pedal setups and everything like that. So I really like it. But on this game, you do have to use your controller as well. If I was on PC, I'd have to use mouse and keyboard stuff still as well. But for the most part, you can get a lot done, especially on the console with the steering wheel. So what I'd really like to get is a couple of farm sticks so I could do like logging and stuff like that, because logging with a controller is hard, just because the stuff you have to do and everything, you can be very touchy. So eventually I'm going to get at least a farm stick, maybe 2. Just depends on what kind of budget we can come up with here later on. Now, these contracts that we're doing, which is what I'm doing right now, it's not going to let me do 100% of the field because it doesn't require 100% of the field to be done before the contract will be done. But we'll get quite a bit done. But it'll say, since it's a contract and we don't own the field or anything, it'll say something to the effect that you're not allowed to be on the field or not authorized to be on the field or something. But that's alright. We do have a couple of fields of our own. One is planted already, but I can't plant the other one till the springtime in the game, so that's why we're just doing contracts and just building our money up. Because I do want to do animals. I want to get some cattle or something like that going. But those dudes take money to take care of, so. And I don't really, I mean, I could do a little bit and start out with some, but I'm trying to figure out where I want to put all that stuff. Probably over by these big silos too. Well, it's about to be on the right side of our farm, or of our screen. So, on the right side there's property that we own, but it's not this field. It's a bunch of silos and stuff like that, basically for storage. But we have a huge area that I think that's where I'm going to do animals, and maybe even try to figure out a production or something like that to put there. Maybe a couple, because there's also a production mod that I got that was for coffee beans, which they had in Farm Sim 2022, and it was actually pretty lucrative, but I don't know what it's like on here. Plus, there's really not any place to sell it. Did you hear a dog? You probably did. Dogs are probably barking at something. I do have 2 dogs, so you probably did hear them barking at something. I can't hear them. But that's because I got music playing in my ear, the game in my ear, and I'm wearing in-ear monitors, so if you heard a dog, they were probably barking at something that they didn't like outside, so they do it all day long, randomly. See, it won't let us finish this field. We're 97% done with the contract. So we should be done with it here soon. Gotta run. Enjoy the farming. Appreciate that, Bullseye. Have a good rest of your night, man. I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. Don't forget to hit the like on the way out, man. And you can drop a follow as well. Or should I say it like everybody else says, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's like, that's it. Alright. Yeah, I think this field to our left, which we own, is going to be where we do some productions and animals and stuff like that. I really do want to do the coffee beans one. See, I think this is painted up. Like, stuff's not going to grow there on purpose. So, we need to figure out appreciate that, Bullseye. Not sure why there's no alert happening when you subscribe, but whatever. I appreciate you like and sub anyhow. Ooh, we could cultivate. Oh man. 93 grand for a cultivation. Yeah, we're gonna take that contract for sure. Accept. Accept that one. Oh, well, that's like right around. We are going to fertilize that too. So, well, I guess we'll worry about the cows and stuff later. We might try doing that whenever there's not a lot going on. Because, I mean, there's only 17. There's only 7. Oh, it's right across the street. I mean, there's only like, well, what do we got? We got 20 fields? Well, 17 fields, really. Yeah, so. Alright. Well. Sweet. Nobody's watching. YouTube be the only ones. It's alright, I haven't been on the other two in a while either, so. Get this sucker fertilized. And then I guess we're going to be doing some cultivating. We'll probably for sure cultivate field 18 on our own, but we might throw a worker on 19. That's a pretty big field. Literally everything on here was all root crops. Meaning it was either like peas or green beans or spinach or red beets. There was not really anything else. But there's also not that many other, there's not really any productions or anything on here, so We're literally just farming stuff to farm it. There's like 2 sell points that I saw. So we're at 72 subs on YouTube. Literally never thought I'd get like 2 subs on YouTube. That's crazy. And that's with no freaking alerts. I'm not sure why they're not playing alerts. But, I mean, it is what I get. Is what it is, I guess. Probably because I'm using probably because I'm using Botrix. I don't know if Streamlabs alerts would work better for YouTube or not. I don't know. I should check them out. Good thing we don't have crop destruction on. I feel like we're going to have to harvest whatever that is. We just haven't had the contract come up for it yet. I'm sure it's a root crop of some sort, since that's like the only crops on here. I wonder if the alerts don't come up for YouTube because you could have technically 2 different YouTubes. I don't know. We might try seeing what the Streamlabs alerts look like. Actually, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do, because yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Either that or I have them turned off for YouTube for some dumb reason. That could be it too. If I have them turned off for Botrix for YouTube, then that would make sense. Smooth talking son of a gun. Oh, sorry, chat on sorry YouTube. I'm listening to country music. You guys can't listen to it with me though, so randomly I might start singing parts of songs. My bad. Let's go get this little sliver, because that's how the GPS decided to line out. I should see if I have those alerts turned off for some reason. No. It's active. Alright. So that's done. So then what we'll do here is we'll go to add a streaming to 0? Nope, I do it every time. I do it all the time. I'm good. Provisional common dem, whatever. I'm good with it. Back it up. I should have just kept with it. There we go. And we're back on track. Yo, I kind of like that. You guys are going to hear a weird sound. Okay, cool. I can change that. I think... Yeah, I think we got what we're going to do here. I'm going to see if the YouTube stuff is the same. Okay, it is the same. Little alert troubleshooting on the fly, which is probably a good thing because really I should have it separated. So we'll get that going here. Let's almost done. Just customizing the old alerts here. And then I can what we'll do is we'll get a worker going on that. We're going to get a worker going on one of the cultivating fields. And we will adjust we're going to adjust these alerts and get that all fixed. That way maybe we can hear one or two if it pops up on YouTube. And since the only one that is vertical is YouTube, I'll put those alerts on the vertical one. That way, you guys on Kick and Twitch don't gotta see them. We're going to use the Big Bud for the cultivator, which I think we already got it hooked up to the cultivator. Oh, baby girl coming in with the heart. Appreciate that. Long time no see. I know it's mostly me. Appreciate that. Well, we got it close. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go to field 19 and get this guy going on 19, which is pretty much right across the street. We'll get him going on 19. And then we'll fix these alerts. I think I kind of like that map instead of the kind of like the circle map. You guys can't see it. My head's in the way. You can on YouTube. I think I like the circle one better, actually. He's gonna be on this one for a minute. We gotta cultivate this one and the one to the right, but and then we'll fix our alerts. Yeah. But we want them to start with the headland. There we go. And then boom. He should start on the headlands. Alright, let's fix these alerts now. How's about that? And then we'll take over after we're done doing that. Wait, which one is this? Close. So this is select. Yeah, I like that. But you guys are going to hear some alert sounds, but save that. This one's going to be we're going to do save that. Hit it with a preview. Heck yeah. Save. Save. Actually, go like there. Save. Save. Whoa. Whoa. Glitchy. One more sound. That one's gonna be fun. Save. There we go. Now we copy this, right? Copy. Then we go to we're going to add ourselves different alerts on here. Paste. Okay. Let's see where this shows up. You're going to see a test thing on YouTube. I'm just trying something here. Yeah. So y'all saw that. There's no real Kevin. We're just doing a little test. Try that one more time. Hang on. There we go. There we go. One more. One more test. There you go. It's gonna be... There we go.